Checking in on the mental health of young people is so very important. As a parent, you may think your kids are okay, but maybe they're not. Often teens confide in their friends to tell them how they're feeling, which is where my friend Abby comes in for peer-to-peer help. Joining me is the founder of that organization, Gillian Anderson, and Dr. James Geisler, who has dedicated his life to overseeing the mental health and wellness of young people. Welcome to you both. Thank you. So important. Gillian, let's start with you. My friend Abby, how did that come about?
Well, we lost our precious daughter Abby to suicide 10 years ago. It's hard to believe. She was 15 years old. She was in high school. She was a varsity cheerleader. She had a lot of friends. She was so kind to everyone. She kind of took care of others around her before she took care of herself. And about 2 years before she passed away, we found out that she had clinical depression. So that was kind of a new road for us, and we went ahead and got her on medication, and we got her therapy, and it was a tough couple of years. We thought she was doing okay, but sadly she did die by suicide because she had clinical depression.
And you were parents who were on top of this, doing the very best you could. Yeah. Very best, yeah. which is so important. Yeah. Why did you make it peer-to-peer, this organization?
It was all because of her friends. We saw how her friends struggled. My husband was the smart one who said, we need to tell everybody that she died by suicide.
Because many don't in the obituaries.
Yeah, no, and we want to make sure that every child knows that it wasn't their fault. Even if they were angry with her the week before, he's a teacher, and so he instinctively made that choice. And so we just saw how affected these young adults were, you know, at such a critical age, 14, 15, 16 years old, and losing a child to suicide. It affected, obviously, not only our family, but the entire community. So that's where we decided to focus with my friend Abby.
And you're helping out a lot of kids. All right, James, you've dedicated your life to mental health awareness and helping kids, teens, college students. Why?
You know, college is such a unique transition, and often we build college up as this really paramount, exciting time, and it is, but it also comes with really unique challenges, and there's a lot of data to support that college students specifically are really struggling.
Because you're moving away from home, right?
Right.
You're leaving the nest, and you think it's going to be great. And it comes with its own problems.
Absolutely. College is structured so much differently than high school is, and it comes with just a unique territory, independence, yes.
You have a workbook out.
I do.
Tell me about it.
So Thrive Year One, the Essential Mental Health Workbook for first-year college students, is something that I wrote after overseeing student mental health in higher education, working with students and their families, and really wanting to prepare students long before they transition to college.
What's in that workbook? What do the parents go through it? Does the student go through it together? How does that work?
So it was initially intended for students. I'm finding more and more now parents are engaging with the workbook and really changing the conversations that they're having with their student about mental health. So it's everything from the impact of social media upon transitioning to college, independence, social isolation. There's a lot of aspects that first-year students struggle with, and it's everything that will fill that gap.
You have an event coming up
Yes.
this Monday, April the 7th at Trumbull High School. Tell me about that. Who can come? What's the cost? What's your aim?
Yes, so April 7th at 7 p.m. It's a free event for parents, for high school students, whether you're just starting to think about college, whether you've taken your first tour, whether you've been accepted. It's for everybody. It's free. Anybody in the state of Connecticut can join, and we're going to really pack the house there at Trumbull High School.
And why mental health? I asked you this question before. Why are you so dedicated to it? Is there something in your life, in your family? What led you there?
I think we're all influenced by aspects of our life, but yeah, you know, wanting to help others has always been something that I've done throughout my life, and I'm a licensed professional counselor in the state of Connecticut, and you know, college was a great time for me. It was a transition period for sure, but being there to support college students specifically is really what I'm drawn to.
Well said. Where were you when I went to college? 100 years ago. Thank you both. Gillian, thank you for what you're doing for high school kids, and they're sharing stories, and I know you have already saved lives. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Appreciate
Ann.
it.
Thanks, Ann.
And for more on my friend Abby and the important event coming up next Monday night at 7 at Trumbull High School, go to WTNH.com or the News 8 app.